And then I was going to become Minister for Education, but those four Rita brats have brainwashed my daughter and ruined my chances. They've destroyed my dream.
He's like a spoiled baby. And poor Mom who has to look after him.
Oh, just as I was having a nice rest. Do we have to go?
We can't stay here, lazy bones.
Hey! What are you two doing?
Trying not to get caught.
Get your hands in the air and move over here slowly.
This doesn't look very good, does it?
Well, you could say we're in a bit of a jam.
Omaru! Amaru!
It's Matsuri!
What impeccable timing. And for that, you can have my allowance for a year. Now let's show this lot.
Bye-bye. See you later, suckers.
Here I come!
Don't bother waiting. Wee and hopla.
The neutron race did not leak an inch beyond this 300-meter radius. Am I not a genius, yeah? And a future Nobel Prize winner, yeah? The next step is to reduce the target radius to the 500 meters, and then finally to not more than 100 centimeters. When this is achieved, the bomb can be used to kill a single person without any effect on anybody else. Ist das nicht ein wunderbar und fantastisch? Ein sehr humane weapon, ein Bomb which can kill instantly without spilling eine kleine Droppe Blut. This ist ein beautiful weapon, und ich liebe it. I love it. Ich liebe diese kleine Bombe.
Out.
No one is to criticize or laugh at my baby. Mein kleiner Bomb. They will die like Schweinhunds. I swear by Gott in Himmel.
Is it their work that drives them crazy, or do they have to be crazy to do the work? Still, thank God the explosion caused no casualties.
Nevertheless, Stronheim made a serious error which demands a severe penalty.
A penalty? So that's the man who is going to dissect the prisoner? But I thought the original plan was for Dr. Stronheim and our own medical staff to carry out the operation.
Didn't I say that Stronheim would be penalized for his error with the bomb?
This is all getting very confusing, Lady L.
Not at all, Captain. Take my word for it. That man is the ideal person to perform the dissection on our prisoner.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Lady L, but don't you have some Japanese blood?
What of it, Captain?
Perhaps that explains why you'd rather use a Japanese doctor.
I hope you're not questioning my loyalties. Because that could be extremely dangerous to your career, Captain Saxenberg.
It's only a matter of time before they find us.
And we can't move anywhere in this car because they'll know it's us.
So let's leave this old heap and just walk away.
And where do you suggest we walk to?
We'll find somewhere to hide. Don't worry, huh? Uh-oh, too late. Time to burn tracks.
Watch the roadworks!
Hold on tight and hang on in there.
Hey, I've just had a brilliant idea. Let's head for the subway, my friends.
Yeah, we found a car.
But not the suspects.
Are we gonna take the tunnel leading to the Prime Minister's house?
Yeah, there's a shelter inside the tunnel. It's for government VIPs in case there's a nuclear war or a revolution.
And we can get in there through the subway station?
Yeah, all the police and politicians know about it.
But the ordinary citizens haven't a clue about what goes on under their very noses. Still, there's no better hiding place than the PM's nuclear shelter. Who's gonna think of looking there?
But how do we get down there? The police are checking everyone.
Here we are, then. Believe me, this is our best way down into the subway system.
Yes! And here's the subway. good old Nijikawa.
What are you waiting for? It's lovely down here.
How interesting. I've never been anywhere like this before.
That's the ventilator shaft that allows the heat to escape from the subway.
Hey, get a move on. You're holding us up.
What's the hurry anyhow?
At last, the four sisters have had the sense to recognize my talents and my ability as a surgeon. They have finally realized that only I have the skill to unlock the secret of the brothers' power.
Tamazawa.
I see that you've started to grow scales, proof indeed of your genetic inheritance, and one of the many little secrets I hope to extract from you during our experiments over the next few days. But in order to obtain this biological information, I must start by dissecting the specimen. During the last war, I was a surgeon in the Canton Army. With the permission of my superiors, I dissected over 80 prisoners in the province of Manchuria for the development of medicine and the glory of the Japanese Empire.
How about for the satisfaction of your own sadistic perversions?
Impudent brat! I'm not surprised that you're the grandson of a traitor.
What? What are you...
Allow me to elucidate. As a young man, your grandfather was arrested by the Internal Security Police and was jailed as a dangerous dissident. In other words, my boy, he was a traitor.
Just carry on spouting those insults to my grandfather and I'll forget that you're an old man.
Impudent youth. You kids today have no respect for the elderly. It wasn't like that in my day, I can tell you. But I won't have to listen to any more crap from you if I start my dissection by cutting out your vocal cords. Take that! Huh? I don't believe it. Nothing's happening. And you've broken my scalpel.
Come on, Blue Dragon. Why suppress your true self? Why are you holding back your legendary power?
So this is the entrance to the tunnel leading to the Prime Minister's residence.
It's a heavy shutter, but that shouldn't be a problem for you guys.
No problem at all.
Please try and be quiet, Overoo. The subway platform's only just down there.
No need to worry, cousin.
The alarm's gone off!
Oh, my God, what are we going to do now?
See them down there!
It's the rear door valve. Quick!
Hurry, we'll get them!
You didn't say there was an alarm.
I didn't know myself, stupid.
Where are we going?
Wherever this takes us.
Did you know that it was Tadashi Funatsu who was behind your grandfather's arrest and imprisonment during the war? And do you know what he did when your grandfather was sent to a prison camp? The cell was cold and damp, so he sent your grandfather a blanket. But that blanket was impregnated with typhus bacteria.
Typhus bacteria?
Yes! Yes, and your grandfather became very sick, but he didn't die. It must have been the Dragon Force that kept him alive.
And it was you who gave Tadayoshi Funatsu the typhus bacteria. And as a doctor, you were supposed to be curing the sick.
Don't get so worked up. Thanks to me, he ended up being looked after in a hospital instead of languishing in a prison cell.
But the typhus that you gave him made my grandfather a sick man for the rest of his life.
So what? Do you think I care? How dare you look at me like that, boy? Don't forget where you are and who I am. And remember, no matter how strong that Dragon Force is, it won't do you much good when you're lying on the table in little pieces. Now, there's a particular way of going about these things. So I'll start by first cutting you in half. Feel free to weep and wail. It won't affect me at all.
I'll give you one last chance to stop now or you'll live to regret it.
You threatening me? You can't be serious. Oh.
I'm warning you, you'd better stop this sadistic nonsense once and for all.
Shut up, you stupid oaf, and wipe that impertinent look from your eyes. Your eyes! Are you too dumb to realize that I hold your life in my hands, boy? I demand your respect. I demand that you quake with fear and cry out for mercy. Now cry out or else! Take